Hi there, BookTube. It's that blushing book girl, and I'm back today with another video. Today I wanted to start off by telling you guys just a little something about myself. I am incredibly afraid of big books. If a book has over 350 pages, I am probably running in the other direction. I live for the feeling of finishing a good book, for just that accomplishment of having finished it. And when you pick big books, you get that satisfaction a lot slower. Not to mention, often it's just hard for a book to keep my attention for that long. There's just so many good books out there, and I get serious FOMO for all the other books that I just want to start reading those ones instead of finishing the book that I'm already on, which is why I have so many problems finishing books in a certain amount of time. This is also another reason that I don't tend towards series very often either. But today I'm here to announce my participation in another readathon happening here in the BookTube community. I haven't done too well on my past two readathons. I didn't get nearly as much accomplished as I had hoped to, and I didn't vlog or do anything like that. But I've been anticipating this readathon for a few months now, and I'm really excited for it. But just because I'm afraid of big books doesn't mean I don't want to read them. Some of the best books are the wordier ones, and some of the ones that sound the most interesting are over 500 pages, and I just have to get over that. And that's why I'm very excited and very nervous to announce that I'm going to be participating in Tome Topple this round. Tome Topple is a readathon put on by Thoughts on Tomes and a slew of other hosts who I will have linked right down below. And obviously, as the name suggests, this readathon is about reading tomes, which are books over 500 pages. Now, I can probably count the number of tomes that I've read on one hand, but I have two books this round that I'm really, really excited to get to. And to make it even better, I have 2 weeks to read them. This readathon started on the 13th of April, so about 3 days ago, and it ends on the 26th. I have already started reading because the readathon, like I said, did start a few days ago. I just am a little late getting to this video. I will not be doing any of the special challenges that they've created for this round. They said you can kind of do it however you want, and my most important goal is to just get to these two chunkers. So the first book is a classic, which is another genre that I've been really neglecting lately. I think the classics are really important for us to read, but there are so many new things coming out that I always just put them on the back burner. Probably not the best saying for books. You should not put the books on a burner. Don't do it. Anyway, so the first book that I am going to be reading during Tome Topple is Moby Dick by Herman Melville. So this is about 700 pages, but there's a lot of extra stuff in it that I probably won't be reading, so it'll be more around 600 to 550. This is about a man named Ishmael and his whaling journey. I actually thought I thought this was narrated by the captain of the ship, but it doesn't seem like it is. So there's a lot of things that I thought I knew about this book that seem to be different from what I originally envisioned. I've just finished up chapter 9. Ishmael is just kind of checking out this little whaling town, and he's met Queequeg, a man who is Pak. It doesn't really describe exactly what nationality he is. But, of course, Ishmael, being a 1851 white man, just automatically decides to call him a savage and a cannibal, and it's just really hard for me to get past that. One of my hardest parts with classics is getting back into the time and getting past all the problematicness of that. At the same time, when I do try to push that away, I am enjoying Ishmael. I like the way that he described the drizzly November in his soul, calling him to the sea. It's very relatable, and he goes in and describes things in pretty easy to understand ways, although there is a lot of description to get through. Now, the second book is one that I've been wanting to read for a long, long, long time. But if I thought a book over 500 pages was scary, then a book over 1,000 is impossible. Well then, I'm here to do the impossible, because this book clocks in at 1,153 pages. And that is It by Stephen King. Now, there are a few reasons that I want to read this book. The first being that I've never actually finished a Stephen King book. I've picked up a few of them and gotten about halfway through The Shining and The Outsider, but I've never gotten to that point where I can say that I've finished it. And it's not because that what I've read hasn't been interesting, it's just been pure laziness, honestly. Also, I've watched the movie adaptations of this book The second part of the newest adaptation is coming out in September, and I really want to get this done before that comes out. So what better time than now to do that? Plus, not to mention, once I finish this book, it will officially be the biggest book that I have ever read. And that is just a major personal victory. Alright, so those are the two books that I am eagerly anticipating these next 2 weeks. I better go get reading because I want to have Moby Dick finished by Thursday, so I have plenty of time to finish it. If you're new here and you're interested in my progress on this little journey, feel free to subscribe down below. I love to talk to you guys all, so comment as well. Wish me the best of luck because I'm going to need lots of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch up with you later. Bye!